the road with Hallmark Remodelers, and we are so excited because we've got a brand new show to do today, and what we're going to be bringing you: spectacular kitchens, unbelievable bathrooms. Maybe we'll throw in a deck or a new driveway or something cool outside too. But you know what Hallmark is known for. I don't have to tell you. 50 years they've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you don't last in this business for 50 years without doing something right. You do it right, you do it on time, you do it on price, and you're just a nice guy like Al is. Have you called him yet? Have you even thought about whatever kind of job you want? No matter how big or how small it is, you know Al is going to handle it for you with the best materials, the best craftsmanship, and of course, at the best price. So now, as people are saying, you know, the weather's getting a little better every day, it's time we do that little project we've been thinking about and dreaming about and putting off, or whatever it might be. Give Al a call, 800-945-2233. Got the number on the screen for you, 800-945-2233. Or better yet, you can visit us on our new website, Hallmarkremodelers.com. We've redone the whole thing. It's so easy. There's email links on there, Hallmarkremodelers.com. But you know, I want to get to the good stuff. That's what everybody's tuned in to see. Let's see what Al's done recently. Okay, we are here in the home of the Nichols. And I got to tell you something before we start. I mentioned this to you before. Al has been so excited. He has been talking to me about coming to visit you guys for about a year. He says, oh, we met this great couple and we had so much work done. You got to go and see it and hurry up. And we stopped and started and stopped and started. And I'm so excited to be here. Before I start, tell me, what is it that Al did? What did Hallmark Remodelers do in this home?
Well, I guess the question should be, what didn't he do in this home?
That's why he's excited about it.
I'll tell you, Al, when we bought the condo, we gutted it. We looked and searched and said, what do we want to do? And, you know, I can rattle off everything quickly. Upgrade the electrical system, upgrade the heater, new windows, new door.
New toilets.
Oh, okay, so it's new. He did everything in the house. I'll tell you what, I think the easiest, since there's a lot to look at, what's your favorite thing? Let's start with the favorites.
The kitchen.
Okay, so you know what? All right, it was a softball question. You knew what was going on. Why is the kitchen your favorite?
It's just exactly what I wanted. It's airy, it's fresh, it's modern.
Now, you did a whole gut on it, so in other words, you really just went down to the studs and started right again?
Yes, we did.
How was the design process? Did you know exactly what you want, or was it more of a collaboration kind of a thing?
I knew what I wanted, but the contractor led me in that direction and helped me achieve the look that I wanted.
So, if the kitchen's the favorite, what do you say we stop for a second, we'll take a look at the kitchen, all right? Here is the kitchen, and I always say this, and it's every time we go into another place that Hallmark has done, I look and I go, wow. And I'm not making this up when I say, wow, there is so much here that is just eye-catching. Tell me, again, this is your favorite part of the house, is what you said, but what was done. Tell me how you did this. Tell me what you think is special in this room.
Everything in here is special, really. The countertops are our favorite.
When I look around, I am seeing things that are so eye-catching here. From that backsplash, how did you come up with that?
Well, we wanted something subtle, and we went to Al's place and picked out what we liked, our favorite color, and his contractor was telling us, don't go with this, go with that. They helped us with
do you know what it is? To me, it's subtly striking. I mean, it's subtle, yet it's really bold. I think it really has both of those qualities to it. I think that's what I'm seeing in this room completely. From the flooring, again, and you said everything was done here, so I'm assuming it was the flooring, it was the cabinetry, yes. It was even that beautiful faucet over the sink there, yes. That's done. As you're looking at this kitchen, this is what I want to tell you. No matter what your dream is, no matter what that vision in your head is, you know Hallmark Remodelers can make it come true. Call the toll-free number, 800-945-2233. If you want a kitchen, if you want a bathroom, if you want a new addition, if you want a deck, if you want roofing, windows, siding, you know, and he did a lot of work here in other areas too. He did bathrooms, right?
Oh yeah, did bathrooms.
And he did
He
this?
did the whole bit.
He did the whole thing. All right, we're going to have to look more. There's a lot more to see here, and we're going to walk around. Okay, so we just came upstairs. Now, before I start talking about what's upstairs, I couldn't even get upstairs without noticing that incredible railing. What do you call that? What was there? That's really unique.
Yeah, actually, my wife did a lot of online searching to look at railings to find out what she liked. And we spotted this, and there used to be a wall on the right and a wall on the left, and there were spindles right in that area. And this was also closed off. He got an engineer to come in, and he took a look and said, yeah, we can do this and we can do that. And we said, good, because here's what we want. And Al said, okay, I'll get a railing guy over here to take the measurements and all, and voila, it's
And
gorgeous.
you can see the result. It is absolutely spectacular, which is why we keep telling people, if you even think you kind of maybe know what you want, talk to Al, talk to Hallmark Remodelers, because there's always going to be an option or a way to get where you want to go. I wanted to ask you, with all of the work that was done here, there had to be some financing that, got done. Al prides himself, and Hallmark prides themselves on being able to finance. How was that process?
Well, we did use Al for some of the financing to
Okay.
complete the job here, and it was so simple. Name, address, yada, 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 and that's it.
That's
I mean, that was it.
that's
He says, you got it.
That's it. All right. Now, you know what? It really is that simple. I mean, over the past 50 years, we're talking hundreds of millions. It sounds like a silly thing. There's been hundreds of millions of dollars of financing that's been done by Hallmark. We're going back to the 60s here, and Al and those folks in the finance department know how to get things done. So, not only are you getting the best materials, the best craftsmanship, expertise, and know-how, you are getting discounted prices, because that's what they know how to do too. It's not just a question of financing it. It's a question of saying, look, where everybody else may be charging thousands of dollars for something, Al might be in the hundreds of dollars, okay? Speaking of hundreds of dollars, anybody who calls right now, 800-945-2233, go ahead, dial it, 800-945-2233, $500 off your job. Talk to Al right now. Go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com. I know I'm jumping. Plumbing. Remember I talked about that? You mentioned as we were coming upstairs, why did the plumbing get all redone?
So, in this condo building, there used to be a 20-gallon water tank that was in the corner of the kitchen,
All right.
underneath the cabinets. 20 gallons is not very big.
Not really. I got two kids, 24 and 21. 20 gallons is what they drink.
Right. So we took that out. We put a 50-gallon water tank in a closet that's downstairs. There was a washer and dryer in that closet, stackable,
Right.
that we took out and moved it up into this room.
Wait a minute. So the washer and dryer is up here
The
now.
washer and dryer are in here.
Can we move? Can we go? Like, we're going to stop. We're going to stop here. You get on the website, hallmarkremodelers.com, 800-945-2233. Let's go take a look at this. Okay, so we've moved. Go ahead. This is the big reveal. So this is where come here and take a look at this. This is beautiful. Okay, again, anything you're thinking of, anything you want to do, roofing, windows, siding, the normal stuff Hallmark does, HVAC, electrical work, plumbing work, flooring, additions, decks, patios, concretes, and of course, spectacular kitchens, spectacular baths. In the case of the Nichols, spectacular homes. So this is the laundry room. They moved this up here.
Moved it up here for convenience for us.
There's a story about the shower.
Yes, it's very complicated.
We're going to move again. We got a story about the shower. Let's do that. But meanwhile, hallmarkremodelers.com or 800-945-2233. Call now. $500 off your job from Hallmark Remodelers. So look at this. Every feature in this home, everything, including that is the coolest ceiling fan ever. Every time I look at something new in this home that Hallmark redid for you guys, I'm floored by it. They did that. They did the walls. We're in the master bedroom now, right? Okay, so we told you there's a story about the shower. I haven't heard it. What's the story with the shower?
Believe it or not, there used to be a door here with a master walk-in closet.
Okay.
So, talking with Al and his contractors, we closed that up and we put a large shower inside, as you can see.
Okay, so now you're seeing that right. So he had to rework a shower into where a closet used to be. This really was an entirely new concept here. Now, this bathroom obviously was done from, I guess, the ground up as well. So you've got that extra large shower, and again, it goes into you put the closet over there
Well,
in the front.
We took away the master closet.
Right.
We had to have somewhere to put our clothes, so Al took care of that by changing that room into our dressing area.
Wow. Everything you did from the floor to the ceiling to the fixtures, absolutely spectacular. Now, before we leave the master bedroom, and I know we've been showing you picture after picture and whatnot, there was another bathroom up here that got redone.
There is another bathroom that got redone.
So we're in bathroom number 2. They're yelling from the peanut gallery for you to get to lay down in the tub. You're not doing that on TV, are you?
No, I am not.
I didn't think so. All right, so, you can lay down in the tub, but no. Again, things were in here that weren't here before. What am I looking at?
So the shower was basically here.
Mm-hmm. I love the way you say that, basically here.
I mean, there was a shower, there was a vanity, and there was a toilet.
Mm-hmm.
That was all outdated. That was very shallow. The tub used to be one of those shallow
Oh, wow.
steel jobs.
Oh, yeah.
I need a deep tub because I'm a pretty big guy.
All right.
And I do take an occasional bath to warm up a little
I
bit.
tell you something, everything I'm looking at, and as we're talking about this, that's what we're seeing here, the fixturing, the way the curtain lies, even the curtain rod itself, everything, every detail in here, from the vanity to the toilet to the faucet, has been well thought out. I know it's your dream and your imagination. I know Hallmark made it come true. And the collaboration of what's in a person's mind and Al's expertise really shines through in this property. If somebody said to you, I need some remodeling work done, what would you tell them?
Al, Hallmark. Go to Hallmark.
See, all right, I don't have to cut that then.
And we've already done that.
Oh, you have?
We have talked to people about if they're getting a remodel, where to go.
Hallmark Remodelers, the complete premier remodeling experts. Okay, so I thought I was finished, but I wasn't. So we're getting ready to leave, and I looked over, and you said to me, what was on this wall?
There was a wood-burning fireplace here, and I'm not much to cut wood and start the wood.
You and me both. Okay, so what is this?
So we told Al we want to get a gas fireplace in here, and
And you have a remote control.
there we go.
Wow. Okay, push button, instant fire. And you said it was warm in here. This thing throws off a lot of heat, doesn't it?
It does throw off a lot of heat. It warms this area up, and because we've taken walls down and opened this place up, it warms the kitchen up, and it goes straight upstairs, so it helps heat the whole house.
Hallmark Remodelers, get on the website, call Uncle Al right now. And we are on the road off to another location. Stay tuned. As we're leaving, there's another thing I want you to know about Al. Tell me about your experience with the man himself, and this is important.
When you call him, he calls you right back.
That's the most important part. See, we've told people that over and over again. A lot of times, you've had other contractors you've worked with before. What's been that experience?
The experience is they don't call you back, or once they get paid, they don't come back to refix it, and Al always came back.
And he always picks up the phone and he calls back
Right
immediately.
away. That was the best part of the whole experience.
I have heard that more than once, and that alone is reason enough to get on the phone and try to call Al. A lot of people will say, listen, I know there are 10 people that can do the same job, but the one you're going to trust, the one that's going to make your life sane, is the guy that calls you back.
That's right.
And Al is the one that's going to call you back. Try him! 800-945-2233. I promise we're getting it. This is a beautiful home. Thank you so much for inviting us into it. I really appreciate your time today. Call Al, Hallmark Remodelers, the premier home improvement home remodeling company. It is a very special edition of the Hallmark Remodeler Show. Now, you know what Hallmark is all about. Roofing, windows, siding, kitchens, bathrooms. Nobody beats Hallmark. You can see the work. You can see and hear from some of the homeowners we've talked to over the years. There is nothing but praise for Hallmark Remodelers. So,
You know, well, I worked with a lot of contractors, and these contractors, they were very, very nice. They called me by my first name. And, you know, it's nice that you can have a one-on-one with the contractors that you work with. Mm-hmm. You know, they call you by your first name. They're on time. They tell you they're going to be here at 7 o'clock. They're here at 7 o'clock. Sometimes they was even here earlier than 7, waiting for me. You know what I mean? And they came in, they cleaned up behind themselves, which is very, very good. Because, you know, contractors, a lot of them don't do that. They cleaned up behind themselves. And they explained to me every little thing that they was doing. You know, we're going to tear this wall down. We're going to add this electrical panel. This is the electrician. This is the man who's going to do the what you call the sheetrock. This is the one that's going to do the painting. And I got to know everybody personally.
Oh, well, they're really doing a nice job, and I'm well pleased with it. And Al worked me through everything. I mean, you know, I never would have gotten this far if it had not been for him. Al is a hands-on person. He contacted me at every point. If I had questions, I could call him, and he just worked through it nicely. I would have never gotten it done if it had not been him working with me.
So if you need anything done in the home, kitchens, baths, roofing, window siding, maybe an addition, maybe a tear down, maybe a brand new deck, maybe a new walkway, doesn't matter what it is. You want electrical work done, you need drywall work, it doesn't matter. No matter how small or how big the job is, Hallmark can handle it and handle it well. All you got to do is go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com, or get on the phone and call Al right now, 800-945-2233. 800-945-2233. Al is always there. He'll answer the call. He'll take the call. He'll take all your information. We'll come to you. We'll give you the options. We'll give you the prices. We'll give you the things you can put in, take out, whatever it might be. We'll give you the remodeling advice for free. And really, you know what? If you said to Al, look, I need you to help me out with a little bit of an extra discount, I guarantee he'll do that for you too. We will work with you no matter what. On the road with Hallmark Remodelers. And I got to tell you something, every time we move from place to place, I turn around and say the same thing. Every time I see a new room, it's like, wow, that's pretty awesome looking. And once again, that happened. I walked into a kitchen and went, wow, that's pretty awesome looking. We are in the home of Mr. Max Viewer. And I got to tell you something, Max, we walked through the house as we met you at the door. And I said to you, okay, what is it that Al did in here? And you started with the walls and the carpets and the windows and the kitchen. There's a lot of work he did in here.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so take me through the kitchen. This is where we started. We deliberately came to the back of the house because this is pretty striking. What was in here before?
It was old, like an old setup, old like cabinets and stuff. Even the floors were like an old setup because the previous owner,
Sure.
she was an older lady, so it was like just.
So you came
older
in here
style.
and you said, okay, out with the old, in with the new. What was the process like? Because I'm seeing here the cabinetry work, the countertops, you know, the sink, the faucets there, obviously the appliances that are hanging. What was the process like when Al came in? You said, okay, what are we going to do? Did you have an idea of what you wanted it to be, or did you sort of just follow their lead?
I kind of followed their lead, but they showed me some cabinet styles. So I just picked it out, the cabinets that I wanted, and they pretty much took over from there.
Of course, on the other side here, there were brand new windows that were hung in. I'm assuming that, and again, in these homes, some of the older windows were quite drafty. These look like a lot more energy efficient.
Yes, I would say so, because the old windows were probably even like hard to move. I think they were painted.
Oh,
so they
boy.
were like kind of like hard to open up.
Actually, if somebody were to walk in here and see this home, this is incredibly impressive. If somebody walks through this house, and I want to walk through it, and sees these new windows, and sees this new kitchen, and sees these new floors, and sees these new carpeting, and these new walls, you're going to do pretty well with this property, I would think.
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right, so, you know, I want to take a look at a couple of the other rooms here. This is the kitchen, as you can see. Again, really nice work, very well detailed. This is the kind of work that Hallmark does. When you need anything done, whether it's for yourself, as an investment property, doesn't matter what it is. Kitchens, bathrooms, new rooms, additions, roofing, siding, windows, HVAC, electrical work, outdoors, you want a new deck, a new driveway, it doesn't matter. You know for 50 years you want the best craftsmanship, the best materials, and the lowest price. You want the work done on time by a guy who always answers the phone and always calls you back. Al at Hallmark Remodelers right now. 800-945-2233. That's the phone number. And right now, if you do it, call now, say, Al, I want $500. He'll give it to you, okay? 800-945-2233. HallmarkRemodelers.com, the premier home improvement, home remodeling company. Come on, we're going to go take a look at some of the other rooms. All right, so as you can see, and this home has really been sort of redone and cleaned to the walls. Everything is so nice and new and fresh. Whoever is going to wind up living in this home is really going to get something terrific, because I think Al did a really nice job. Everything looks nice and clean and straight. He painted all the walls. What else did he do, out here? What happened out here?
Basically, there was like a lot of work because previously it was like unfinished work, so they had to like put plastering and stuff like that and sand it down into the painting. So there was quite a bit of work.
It was quite a bit of work, but you know what? The result of which really came out terrific. It doesn't matter whether it's a big job or a little job. If the end result is something terrific, you say, this is what I want to do, and you can see the dim light at the end of that tunnel, you got to call Al, Hallmark Remodelers, 800-945-2233. No matter who you are, no matter what the job is, it can be a tiny thing. You can say, Al, listen, I need a little tiny thing done in a bathroom, a new faucet. Fine, doesn't matter. Or you could say, hey, I need the house from one end to the other, and the basement and this, that. What did he do in the basement? You would tell me something about the basement here?
Yeah, there was like a lot of trash from, I guess, stuff that someone previous was done.
Wow, okay.
So they had to clean out the whole basement. So that was pretty much cleaned out.
Well, you see, this is what I'm saying. Like, you don't necessarily think that Hallmark would do something like that. Whatever the thing needs to be done, whatever needs to be done to achieve that goal, to make the home you're in your dream come true, that's what Al's going to do. Kitchens, bathrooms, roofing, window siding, and I guess cleaning out basements, right?
Yes.
Okay. So whether it's inside, outside, or almost inside, outside, what would you consider this room to be that they redid?
I would say like a front porch, I guess.
It's, okay, it is a sort of an enclosed front porch, sort of a 3/4 year room. This is the kind of work that Hallmark does. It doesn't matter what kind of work you're thinking of, whether it's a major overhaul, whether it's a gut down of the studs, or whether you say, look, I need a tiny little thing done. That's what Al at Hallmark does, okay? So I always ask the same questions, and I pray I'm going to get the answer I'm looking for. Somebody needs some homework done, whatever it might be, and they say, oh, I need somebody to do this work. Who should you tell them to call?
Hallmark Remodelers.
Yay, I got the right answer. There you go. Hallmark Remodelers, 800-945-2233. Give Al a buzz right now. Hallmark, the premier home improvement, home remodeling company. On the road with Hallmark Remodelers. And I always tell people, no matter what's in your head, no matter what you need, call Al. He can get it done for you. So we're here at the home of the Oateses. Now, I asked Mrs. Oates, I said, what exactly went on down here? She said, well, it used to be a garage. Now it's this great big basement. There's a need for it, and you're going to see that in just a second. But here is where a garage used to be. So what happens when a garage isn't a garage? It turns into, well, I want you to see this, because it really is spectacular. You want to walk through there, and I don't know whether you can see it or not. At least I hope you can. It's this beautiful, new, upgraded set of rooms, and we're going to explain to you exactly what you're seeing and why you're seeing it. There was a bathroom that was done down here as well, and there's a great need for this room and what it is. All right, so we are here in the home of Mr. and Mrs. Oates now. I told everybody as I walked through the door, and this is a very unique situation here. Tell me what exactly used to be in this area here.
Well, in this area, this was actually my garage. So we got the garage.
Yeah, you took it out, right?
And this was all remodeled.
What was the reason for needing this area? Why did you not need a garage, or what was the reason for it?
We decided to install a second bathroom, and just to make it easier, because there's 3 of us that live here, and we wanted a second bathroom. So
this does not look like a garage, and it does not look like these were 2 separate rooms at all. What was the process when Al first came down here? Was there a wall there that needed to be taken off? What happened?
it was a brick wall here,
Oh,
and
wow.
he actually took the brick wall out, and he put both rooms together and made it one huge, gigantic, beautiful room.
One huge, gigantic, beautiful, useful room as well.
Yep.
Now, this shower, was there plumbing down here to begin with, or no?
No, he installed the plumbing, he did the walls, the showering, the toilet, the pipes, everything.
Do you like it?
I love
I
it.
knew that was the answer. That was a softball question.
I love the coloring. It's neutral. It's beautiful. I
All right,
love it.
one of the things that I was looking at before, and I love this as a space saver, are these pocket doors. Show me how this works. These are doors when you don't have a lot of area to swing out, and this is important, right? Just if you would pull that shut. These are pocket doors. They're slider doors. How did that work? When Al came to you and said, "Okay, here's what we can do with a door," what happened?
He actually said, which door do you choose? Since it's not a lot of space here, we can actually do a door that swing out, or we can do a nice sliding door. Of course, I picked the nice sliding door.
Right, because it's really a great space saver as well. You save space in and out of the room, doesn't make a difference. But these are the details. This is what I keep telling people, the details when you talk to Hallmark remodelers, when you talk to Al about what your dream or your vision is, these are the details that are brought to the table. This is why it's so important that you got to do business with a guy who's been doing this for 50 years. That's what makes it important. You're going to talk, and you're not, she's going, yep, I can hear it right behind it. Exactly. When you talk to Al, whatever that vision is, whether it's a big job or a little job, whether it's a small detail, or whether it's an entire room, or taking an existing space and making it blend with another space that makes no connection whatsoever, that's what Hallmark can do for you. So, we're talking about kitchens. We're talking about bathrooms. Tell me a little bit more about this bathroom now. This is a full 3-piece bath, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Who uses the shower down here?
Actually, my husband used the shower. So it's easy for us to get him into the shower. They actually built like a little hill for the shower, for him to just go straight into the shower.
Oh, now, tell me about that. That's a special hill. It's made for a wheelchair to run up. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. And again, depending on what your situation is, depending on what your needs are, with whatever fixturing, with whatever flooring you need to put into a home, Al, of course, can address that issue. Hallmark has been there and done it before, and will do it again. Or we'll take your idea and make something totally new and unique. So, when people come to you and say, well, you know what, I'm thinking about having something done in my house, what do you tell them?
Definitely come to Hallmark.
You know what? That was good. I was right off the cuff. I didn't tell her I was going to ask that question, but there you go. So, no matter what it is, roofing, windows, siding, they do that all the time. Windows, bathrooms, kitchens, HVAC, additions, doesn't matter. Call Hallmark, 800-945-2233. Tell you what, you call right now, 800-945-2233. Al's going to pick up the phone. You're going to say, Al, I got this job. I have it in mind. I need some stuff done outside. As the weather gets a little bit nicer every single day, people are starting on the outside of the home. Big job, small job. No job is too small or too insignificant, or no job is too grand or monstrous for a Hallmark to handle. Get on the phone right now, 800-945-2233, or go to the website, hallmarkremodelers.com. They're calling already. You can hear the phones are going off. The complete home improvement, home remodeling company.